Okay, so this morning, I'm not going to give you a new idea. Why? Because you already have too many ideas as it is. This morning, I'm going to do something better. I'm going to help you properly prioritize your ideas so that you can actually get some of them done and so that you can reap the rewards of those ideas and what they bring. You see, we don't lack for ideas in the modern work culture. In today's media-saturated, information-overloaded world, our problem is we are barraged with too many ideas. We end up like mosquitoes in a nudist colony. Tons of opportunity all around us, we just don't know where to start. We don't lack options, we just lack priority. This prioritization problem of big ideas, this is something that I help those who attend one of my workshops with. If you've ever attended one of my business master classes or any of our workshops, you know that it's like drinking from a fire hose. I conduct training workshops like the ones that I would love to attend. Just give me everything you've got and give it to me quick. I don't need to jump up and down on my chair. I don't need to beat my chest, walk on fire, do closed eye meditations. I don't want to chant, hug, high five, or massage my neighbor. That's not why I left my business, my team, and my family. Nope, that's a waste of time, in my opinion, and I'm not into any of that silliness myself and wouldn't impose it on any audience of mine. You can dance, you can hug, you can high five, you can Shazam, and be goofy on your own time. You probably want what I want when I take my precious time to learn, to gain as many ideas and insights and new strategies as fast as possible and in a compressed time of period as possible so that I can get back to trying to conquer the world. That's exactly what you will get if you attend one of our business master classes or any of our workshops. But at the end of it, you'll also be faced with a problem, a big problem. You will have a ton of new, exciting, and undoubtedly game-changing, industry-revolutionizing ideas, ones that can alter the course of your future and your family fortune. But you'll be faced with a dilemma. Which ideas are the best to start with? Because best can be tricky. We can bring all sorts of biases to our decision and end up picking wrong, costing you energy, focus, and opportunity time. The reason is we fall in love with some particular ideas, and often for the wrong reasons. We have a bias towards something novel, something clever, something seemingly more fun or ego gratifying. So to help remove these biases and properly vet your grand list of new ideas, I teach a prioritization filtering system called FEP, which is an acronym for Fast, Easy, and Profitable. You take each idea and you rate them through all three filters on a scale of 1 to 10. Here's why this is important. You could learn a new strategy that is, let's say, will help you double your revenue and triple your net profits. But on a scale of 1 to 10, implementing and executing that idea might not necessarily be fast. Learn a new strategy that is, let's say, will help you double your revenue and triple your net profits. But on a scale of 1 to 10, implementing and executing that idea might not necessarily be fast, and it might not necessarily be easy, even though it will be profitable. So it's a great idea, but probably not the first idea to attack. Then let's say you learn a new social media trick that you love and you're all excited about it. And then you run it through the FEP filter. Maybe it is fast to execute and maybe it is relatively easy to implement. But then you realize it's probably not going to be that profitable. In fact, now that you're looking at it through the FEP filter, you realize it's more novel than it is strategic. Now, all of a sudden, by comparison to your grand list of game-changing ideas, it doesn't vet out to make the top of the priority list. The framework forces you to make a rational evaluation, not a lazy, amateur, or ego-based decision. There's another idea, let's say, that you love, but you realize it will take 6 months to develop. In other words, it's not fast. And yet another idea that is awesome, and it will be profitable, and it won't take many days of time, but it will require everybody on your team to stop what it is that they're doing now, or to bring in outside developers, investors, or busy influencers and other experts, making it not so easy. All of a sudden, that idea loses its priority steam just a bit. Then in the balance, after running through the filters, you find the idea that will be significantly profitable and relatively easy to implement, and you'll start seeing results fast. Eureka! You found the right idea to start with. After running each idea through the filter, now you can see how people can easily make poor choices on which ideas they expend their precious enterprise life force on. Usually starting with the ones that they liked the best, but maybe produces the least. These choices coming right out of a workshop are particularly important because that is when you have refreshed and revitalized energy. You have steadfast focus and this renewed passion. You want to expend that force on the best ideas first, and best being earned by passing through all three of the filters of fast, easy, and profitable. But it is not only after a learning experience where you apply this filter, it is any time that you have a list of tasks, projects, and ideas that you're trying to prioritize. For instance, not too long ago, we hired a new rock star to come on as our director of marketing. When he assessed our current system that he came up with a lot of ideas to improve our systems and processes. Once again, we had a mosquito in a nudist colony conundrum. The ideas we originally thought we should start with, because a few were easy or they would be fast, when running them through the FEP filter, we got a whole different picture. This gave us an unbiased way to effectively prioritize our attack plan. Now, before we part here, it doesn't mean that the other ideas don't get executed on. This is just a prioritization filter of which ideas make it to the top of the list to start with. You want to expend your energy, your resources, and your precious time and attention on the most effective, most efficient, and most results-oriented ideas first. And those are the ones that are the most profitable and also prioritized by the fastest and easy to get implemented first. The bottom line here is, you want to get the easiest and most profitable wins as fast as possible. Does that make sense? Okay, pull out your Darren Daily Journal and tell us where you're going to implement the FEP prioritization filter in your own life and business first. And then share that with us in the comments below.
We were going broke. So this company that had been around since 1964 was going broke. I came in, I was a single mom of a child with special needs, and I had no choice but to figure out how to make it work. And Darren is who helped me. We came out of session and I looked at my partner and I said, I got it. I got the light bulb. I know how we're gonna survive. The implementation of those strategies absolutely transformed our business. Within the first year, we went from literally almost closing the doors to $3 million in sales. We only build in a very small niche business. What that means is we dominate the industry, and we have so many leads that I literally only have to work in that business 2 hours a month. In the meantime, what he taught me, while I was building this company, I also built a nonprofit from scratch, which is the largest growing nonprofit in the state of Oklahoma. This is the power of Business Masterclass. This is life-changing.